Prince Harry issues statement to military veterans amid Taliban in Afghanistan. Prince Harry was deployed to Afghanistan twice during his 10-year service in the British Army. As Taliban rule takes hold in Afghanistan, Prince Harry is speaking out. In a joint statement with Dominic Reid, the CEO of Harry's Invictus Games, the Duke of Sussex encouraged military veterans to seek support from one another as the situation continues to unfold. What's happening in Afghanistan resonates across the international Invictus community. Read their statement, which was shared on the Invictus Games Foundation's Twitter account. Many of the participating nations and competitors in the Invictus Games family are bound by a shared experience of serving in Afghanistan over the past 2 decades. And for several years, we have competed alongside Invictus Games Team Afghanistan. We encourage everybody across the Invictus network and the wider military community to reach out to each other and offer support for one another, the statement concluded. Harry served in the British Army for 10 years, and was deployed to Afghanistan twice. He founded the Invictus Games in 2014 to harness the power of sport to inspire recovery, support rehabilitation and generate a wider understanding and respect for those who serve their country. After overtaking several other cities in Afghanistan, the Taliban entered the capital city of Kabul on Sunday, triggering the collapse of the government 1 day after President Ashraf Ghani left the country and after US troops departed. The takeover has led to fear and chaos as hundreds of people are trying to flee the country. Back in June, Harry spoke out after 10 members of the Halo Trust, hazardous aerial life support organization, were killed in an attack by an armed group at a mine clearance camp in Afghanistan. Another 16 people from the organization, which works to remove debris left behind by war, were left injured. In his statement, Harry called the attack nothing less than an act of barbarism. I honor those who have been lost and encourage support for the survivors and the families of those affected, his statement read in part. These workers put their lives on the line every day to make the world a safer place. This brutal act reminds us that we must stand in solidarity with humanitarian aid workers and the communities they serve. Today, following the news that the Taliban have taken control of Afghanistan, as the United States withdraws troops from the region, Prince Harry issued a joint statement alongside Dominic Reid, the CEO of the Invictus Games, and Lord Allen of Kensington CBE, the chair of the Invictus Games Foundation, encouraging military veterans, asking them to reach out to each other and offer support for one another. What's happening in Afghanistan resonates across the international Invictus community. Many of the participating nations and competitors in the Invictus Games family are bound by a shared experience of serving in Afghanistan over the past 2 decades, and for several years. We have competed alongside Invictus Games Team Afghanistan, reads the statement, which was shared on Twitter. We encourage everybody across the Invictus network and the wider military community to reach out to each other and offer support for one another. During his time in the British Army, Prince Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan. Per the royal family's website, he served in the army for a total of 10 years, and rose to the rank of captain. Causes related to veterans and military families remain central to Prince Harry's work. Perhaps most significant is his dedication to the Invictus Games, an international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick servicemen and women, which Harry helped found in 2014. Per the Games website, the Games harness the power of sport to inspire recovery, support rehabilitation, and generate a wider understanding and respect for those who serve their country. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have hired an exciting new addition to their Archewell team this week. Nishika Kumble has been hired by Archewell Productions to lead all scripted television productions, and work closely with Netflix to produce entertaining content from diverse voices that informs, elevates, and inspires. Before joining Prince Harry and Meghan's team, Nishika was Vice President of Development and Production at Rashida Jones and Will McCormack's Train Productions. She was also previously Director of Development at Noah Hawley's 26 Keys Productions, where she produced multiple seasons of FX's award-winning series Fargo and Legion. Other recent additions at Harry and Meghan's Archewell team include Chanel Pisnik as head of unscripted and Rebecca Sannings as head of audio. Harry and Meghan have confirmed their first projects as part of their Netflix deal. Heart of Invictus will be a docu-series executive produced by the Duke in partnership with the Invictus Games Foundation, while Meghan will serve as an executive producer on Pearl, an animated adventure series. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.